Ah, yes, ah, yes, ah, yes. Wait for it. Woohoo! Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. We are here cruising on a lovely morning in Delmonico, down to do some more mods. We've got them sitting in the back of the truck today. This is something long overdue that we haven't done to one of our trucks in a very, very long time. This modification is really going to add a lot of exterior appeal and functionality to this truck. I'm really excited about it. For those of you that have been following along with the Delmonico progress or have been following my channel here for a while, you know that I love all build styles, and what I really try to do as a reflection of my brand enthusiast is build these trucks in a whole bunch of different styles rather than just one all of the time. We do shoot for a specific consistency, but we also like to add variability in the overall setup's theme. So when we debuted the wheels on Delmonico with more of a stretch tire from the Terra Grappler G2 with the 2414 concave, a lot of you guys were in the comment section going absolutely ham about how I ruined this truck, this, that, and the other, because it had a set of, you know, kind of standard run-of-the-mill 2212s with a 3512.5. Look, it's cool that you like that. That's completely fine. I see your comments and I understand why you're commenting that, but you also need to realize that I like to build these trucks in all different shapes and sizes. When I bought Delmonico, I knew that I wanted to go this route, period. The beautiful part of being an enthusiast is when you have your build, you can build it to your style. So I appreciate all the constructive criticism. That is the beauty of YouTube, and I read every single one of your comments. I just kind of found it hilarious that everyone freaking went ham in the comment section. Now, being that all of you guys in the comments wanted those wheels that bad, they're still for sale at Lime Ridge, so how about you buy them and put them on your car? Dudes, the engine brake on these 6.7s are unbelievable. It's got two modes. Your buttons right here on the 5th gens. You've got exhaust brake off, exhaust brake full, and then exhaust brake automatic. I guess this one kind of detects whether you need it or not. I like to run it in full though, because you get the blissful sound of the exhaust brake every single time you let your foot off of the accelerator. Listen to this. It sounds so good. One more time, one more time, one more time. It never gets old. Ah, yes, boys, that is the beautiful smell of modification and change today. Welcome back to Dieselworks. It has been a minute since we've been here, and boy, I'll tell you, these guys have been busy. Fortunately, they made a little bit of time for us and our modification today for Delmonico. All right, boys, today we are kicking it at Dieselworks to have them install us a set of traction bars for Delmonico. These are from our good friends over at Whirly Custom Fab. You can see they got them coated up in their beautiful Illusion Cherry with black badges that are gonna complement this thing oh so perfect. Got our Heim joints and hardware here, got our bushings. We've got our generic mount brackets that need welded on the frame and then welded there on the rear axle. That's gonna get this thing ready to rock and roll and really kind of tie together some of the parts in the rear end. Everything off Whirly Fab with discount code Enthusiast is free shipping. So if you've been eyeing a specific part or a set of parts from their website, use Enthusiast and you'll get free shipping, my friends. Just a small little token of our appreciation, meaning mine and Whirly Fab's, for all of you that follow this channel. It's been a minute since Tyler, aka Low 60, has been on the vlog. He's currently wrapped up in a time-sensitive 60 repair job. That thing wears basically 300,000 miles on that old girl right there. Needed a piston replacement. You can see the old one. So we've got the other Tyler helping us out today with the install. Let's get it going, boys.
professional.
Boys, nothing but a few hours later, and not only do we have our traction bars installed, thanks to our good friends over here at Dieselworks, but we also got Jake back on the vlog. What's up, homie?
What's up, dude?
Welcome back. He decided to bring 8-Ball out for some activities here today. It's kind of funny, we got both Dodge Cummins here chilling here at Dieselworks. Nothing for the best, though. If you guys followed in part to the 8-Ball build, you can recall that we did some relocating of the condensing unit, which we actually took from the front of the intercooler behind. So it's actually tucked way back there. Since then, I've been so busy, they've been so busy, we just haven't had a chance to reroute all of the plumbing for the actual condensing unit itself. But now that is accomplished, you can see we've got this custom line that comes down, runs along the fender well, and up to the charge port right there. So we have full functioning air conditioning, but it's hidden behind the front mount. I also noticed here something very interesting, and I don't know what's causing this. I gotta look into it, and I wanna ask you, see the discoloration on the left side of the intercooler versus the right side? Here, I'll step back real quick. You can see there, it's almost like a yellowish tan. There, it's just gray. I'm leaning to believe that this is from heat. Now, this is actually warping out as well. This isn't flat like this side is. And I'm assuming that's because of all the hot air that's coming right off of the hot side of the turbos, which then of course comes through the intercooler, cools down, and then goes into the motor. That is pretty crazy. So Nishimoto, did you guys expect to put this on a truck making over 1,000 horsepower? Is this something unique, or is this kind of to be expected at this point in time? Drop a comment below. Sean has recharged the 8-Ball, and we've got air conditioning in the dead of the winter. So hell yeah. Delmonico sits oh so low. I'm trying to get you guys an angle, but the ground's all wet and I don't want to be rolling around. But Whirly Custom Fab track bars are installed. The black badge is just oh so subtle. I love it. We've got the welded on brackets both on the axle and on the chassis. We are rocking and rolling. Just look at how well that Illusion Cherry matches the Delmonico red. It's like a match made in freaking heaven. This truck just keeps getting better and better looking, boys. And always big shout out to Dieselworks. I'm gonna put their information in the description below if you guys want to go give them a follow. They're doing this new thing where they're doing like a truck of the week. And well, your boys may or may not be featured this week. I don't know. You should probably go check for yourself. I know y'all have been missing the 8-Ball content, as have I. Wait until it gets a little bit warmer and you're gonna see a lot more of this truck, hurting a lot of feelings, hopefully. So good, man. That compound turbo speed manifold, though. There's no better diesel sound than this one right here. Look at this lineup, though. Oh my God, what a squad. All right, so traction bar questions. If you don't know anything about traction bars, naturally they're just trying to reduce the amount of warp that occurs with your axles. What can happen is just because the axle is connected inevitably with a drive shaft and 2 U-bolts, it can warp from back to front a little bit. With traction bars, that really is no longer an issue because you're essentially bracing the axle in place with multiple points of contact. I've run Whirly Fab traction bars on every single one of my trucks. I really love the way they look and perform. Styling is big in my opinion, and their styling is just on point. It's very minimal. It's a simple design. They put their badge on the side, and every single install we've probably done half a dozen at this point in time is absolutely awesome. Plus the guys over at Whirly Fab are just genuine good dudes. I've actually already immediately noticed the difference just with the haptics of the driving experience in the 5th gen. There's something about these Dodges that just feels a little loosey-goosey in the rear end, specifically when I'm exiting driveways, just like I did in Dieselworks. The tire would actually hop some, whereas now that no longer happens. It feels a lot more solid and planted versus what it did before, which is very nice. Well, Well, I just popped over there to Messick's. As you guys know, I switched over to Kubota from Caterpillar pretty much purely because, well, two big reasons. A, the cab on the Kubota is awesome. Come to find out, the operational ability of the Kubota is absolutely awesome. I really enjoy running that machine. And number three was really the service. I've got Messick's farm equipment right out here in Elizabethtown, not all that far away from my house, and service is extremely convenient now because I'm passing it like pretty much all the time. So I actually did just pop in there, and I didn't even think to record anything. I probably should have, but I'm looking at some things that might make our shop build just a little bit easier. Potentially more details to come on that. I kind of wanted to just stop and see it in person. I can definitely make sense of why it would be needed. It's just whether or not I'm gonna be able to find the right deal. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. As you guys know, I'm absolutely in love with equipment, so being able to stop by and actually shop around is a pretty fun process. So fortunately, I was able to stop by, and they did actually have what I was looking to see in person in stock, and yeah, it got me pretty hyped up. I don't know if I'm actually gonna end up pulling the trigger on this idea, but I figured I'd share it with you guys in the off chance that you'd end up seeing something else appear on the channel at some point in 2021. I think you'll like what I'm thinking about. No real definitive decisions on that yet, but let's just say I'm considering it. All right, first 2020 I've seen. Random encounter on the highway. Had some nice polished wheels. Kind of look like JTXs. I think they're on Furies with a moderate lift. Good looking 2020 DURTYMAX. If you follow me on here, drop a comment below, man. Thing was looking sharp. Welcome back up to the homestead, boys and girls. Ah, man. Delmonico got a sick mod today. I'm so happy we did traction bars on this truck. It's something that was just absolutely necessary. As I had mentioned earlier, I made the comment about the axle kind of somewhat moving around. It's really interesting. Dodge trucks are the only trucks that I've ever really experienced that on. Both with Dream Diesel giveaway number 8, which was Blackjack, Dream Diesel giveaway number 12, which was the Black 5th gen, this truck, and of course 8-Ball. 8-Ball still doesn't have track bars, but I have a set sitting down at the shop that are actually the exact same as these that will be going on that the next time that we can get down to Dieselworks. It needs traction bars like really, really bad because the axle hop on that thing is actually terrifying, especially under full throttle situations where we're running like 80 pounds of boost through both turbos and then the truck starts going like... Yeah, it's not cool. But with like the Fords and with Dream Diesel giveaway number 15, my Denali or my LML before it had track bars, or some of the other trucks that I've owned, like the older LBZs, I don't really notice that characteristic all that often, which is kind of bizarre. So I don't really know what it is, and I'm not really thinking any further into it than that, but I figured I would just make that comment out of my observation from having and driving all the trucks that I have. Now you look at Delmonico and you say to yourself, like, how much more could you do to this truck? Because it already looks fantastic. It sounds fantastic from the way that we bought it. It's got all the paint match up front, literally everything except for that balance that we need to get fixed, which Sean will be doing. On the back end here, the taillights are already tinted, the bumper's fully painted, everything is essentially done on this truck. And I've really been struggling lately to figure out what else I want to do to still balance and maintain the cleanliness that it is, and I think I finally figured that out. So you guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned for future videos here on the channel, because I can't wait to show you guys just what else we can do to this thing to like truly set it off. The icing on the cake. So that's where we're gonna wrap up this video, boys and girls. Thanks for tuning in. As always, tap that subscribe button, notification bell, and the like button on your way out. Grab some entries for Dream Diesel giveaway number 15 if you haven't already, because your time to get entered for the Denali, $15,000 in cash. Think about that, guys. That's a lot of money. And your choice of either the brushed wheels on Furies or the black wheels on Nittos is about to run out February 2nd. That date will be here before you know it. I cannot wait to find out if you're the winner. We have a pro, bro.